much for being here. We of course are located in Miami, and we don't get a chance so often to come and meet you guys in person, and of course Jose is in constant contact with all of you, and we always thank your support, and thank you for coming out today, and hopefully we see you tomorrow as well. But know that P&G Beauty and Fleischmann Hillard appreciates working with all of you and
After hearing about the Clump Crusher for the first time, I decided to go ahead and do my own experiment. At 8:43 in the morning, I used my very first Clump Crusher, and I did purchase this with my own money. Here you can see it is brand new, and I wanted to apply this into my eyelashes in a very clumpy manner to make sure that this is foolproof and anyone can use it. So you can see me really digging into my lashes and putting on a lot of product and then running the brush through. And I actually did wear it this day for the full day, and then I will come back and show you what my results were at the end. So here you can see I'm applying my first coat, and then I'm going top and bottom to make sure that I get it all over my lashes. I did apply a second coat just for a more dramatic look and to see if it would clump. And here you can see that it did pretty well. So I don't have anything on my other lashes yet, but on my other lashes I decided to use L'Oreal, which is another one of my favorite mascaras to use. But this one is not brand new, it's very much used. What I really like about this mascara though is that it really adds a lot of volume to my lashes. I usually only apply about one coat though. I don't do 2, 3, or 4 coats like I will do in this video. What I did notice right away though is that it is very messy, the brush. And so I started getting a lot of mascara all over my top lids, even though I was tilting my head back and even though I was looking down. So I was thinking if you're wearing makeup or eyeshadow on your eyelids, this would be really annoying, but I didn't wear any eyeshadow on my lids that day, so I was okay. But it did clump a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see that, and it did kind of get sort of spider leg looking. But other than that, the Clump Crusher stayed true to what it says it does, and it left my eyelashes looking very natural. They weren't too stuck together, and there wasn't very much clump going on. So I went ahead and I applied another coat, and of course this video clip is sped up just for the sake of saving you time, but you can see me applying the second coat here and then separating the lashes as much as I can. So now I have a little bit more product on my lashes. I'm doing the same thing on the other side, and this is what my lashes will look like for the day. I will check up with you guys later on to let you know how it goes. Guys, so it's been a pretty crazy day at work today, and I haven't really even had a chance to like really touch up my makeup until now. I put on a little bit of blush and some lip gloss so that I can head out to lunch. But just for the sake of checking out a little bit more of what this mascara can do, I'm going to be adding another coat of mascara, and I have both of them here. So I'm going to start off with this side. And I didn't curl it or anything, I'm just applying it. And then on this side, I'm going to apply another coat just to see what that will look like. I usually don't do this when I head out. Like, I don't apply more coats of mascara because I don't want to get my lashes all stuck together and clumpy, especially when I've used like mascara that morning. So here is the look. It's not clumping too much on both sides. What do you guys think so far? Do you think this one has better, you think this one was applied better, or do you guys like the one on this side? It is now 7:11 p.m. and this is what my lashes are looking like at the end of the day. This side with L'Oreal did clump up pretty bad, and as the day progressed it just kind of started to look like spider legs. So I decided to apply the mascara again the next day, and the only difference is that I used the CoverGirl mascara, but I applied it just as I normally would. On the other side though, I did use another mascara, so I'll show you that in a little bit. And I'm putting it up against the mascaras that I would typically wear. And yes, this time I did apply a little bit on the bottom. So this is my Lash Blast Volume Mascara, which is another one of my favorites. And I applied a regular coat as I would. And again, I did notice that this brush was a little messy. So here you can see the Lash Blast versus the Clump Crusher. I did clean up that little mess, but I just wanted to show you guys that it was a little messy on this side as opposed to this side because you have a smaller brush with the Clump Crusher. And then I just continued to apply another coat. I did get a little bit on my eyelid on this side on accident. And just applying a little bit more on this side. I really like the Lash Blast because you can really build and it's not too clumpy. But yeah, the brush is a little more heavy and it's kind of difficult to work with. So I think that in this case it is a pretty close race, but the Lash Blast does have a little bit of clumpiness going on. What's your opinion? So I decided to wait about a month and see what the Clump Crusher looks like to see if it dried out because I noticed the formula was very dry and I wanted to see what it would look like. So here you can see I'm applying it just as I normally would, and so far so good. It didn't dry out as much as I thought it would. It was actually a very, very smooth formula to apply. So you can see I put on my first coat, waited just a little bit, and then went ahead and applied a second coat. Tried to make it really clumpy, and it didn't clump at all. It's actually very beautiful mascara, and I'm very happy to add it to my collection of mascaras that I would use on a regular basis. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, let me know below by clicking on like. Thanks for watching.